Oh shit, I clicked it early.
It's fine, you can work.
Hey, what's
Can we
up,
do it
guys?
again?
Encooch here, and today I'm keeping it now. I don't care.
What's going on, guys?
We may as well just keep
Yeah.
this as the intro, to be honest. It's a perfect start.
Nah, I'm keeping it now. I'm not redoing that.
Yep, that's the intro.
Okay, so
So,
welcome
yeah,
to the first episode
Team Destiny
of
Bad podcast.
You want to
Oh,
talk
we're
over me?
both going. We're both hosts.
Right. Welcome to
You guys are terrible
the
hosts.
Team Destiny
is the
Bad
best
podcast,
shit.
the first one, the original one. Today we're going to be talking about editing, and we have with us Average AJ, Mexy, and Elliot Ritchey.
Hello.
Hello.
I'd like to make
it.
a disclaimer on behalf of myself and Mexy that anything we say is not connected to Exile. We do have our own opinions, believe it or not. So right, let's get into it. So, who wants to
Right.
start the first topic?
Yeah, first topic to start with edit complexity, as I think it's the biggest one between the two kind of groups of people we have here, considering we have Exile and, bluntly put, Elliot Ritchey.
I'm a group, okay.
You're a group now. But no, the
kinda like
general
Cold
style of the general style of simple Destiny edits versus supposedly complex and edits where you can't see things happening when, in actuality, in most cases, you can. It's just people being quite petty. At least that's my opinion.
Oh my god, I got an epileptic fit!
Yeah, which is not a
Exactly.
nice response to something that you've spent a lot of time making.
Yep.
So, yeah,
Mhm.
go wild.
So, my opinion is, if you make a montage that, like, the only thing you're doing is syncing, and, you know, that is the only thing you're really doing, then you haven't really put much time and effort into it, and I think people get way too much praise for doing that than they should do, whereas editors who spend a lot of time and effort in their montages will get that whole it's over-edited response. Simple edits are better. Yeah, that's just my opinion. I mean, obviously, it's very subjective, but I still don't think that an edit should really be classified as, just syncing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that would be like more of a compilation, or like it's just kind of when people try to like class what they've done as like technically better than someone else's. Like just because you've put loads of effects on it doesn't mean it's just like a bunch of like just served up that's like you've just randomly dragged effects on and everything. It's still like worked out and organised.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So, for me, I can appreciate the nice use of effects and over edits, like I say. I mean, I know you guys don't consider them over edits, but compared to like my editing style, that's kind of how I see them. So for the Destiny community, and I know AJ, you did a poll on this.
Yeah, I did.
It may have been biased or something. I don't know. Something might have gone wrong in the poll, but from what we saw from those results, the Destiny community likes more simplistic edits better. So for me, that's my target audience. I like to appeal to the majority of people, and if they like simplicity, then that's what I'm going to do. If I was doing Call of Duty montages, then I would start using more effects, because that's what the Call of Duty community tends to like more.
That's fair enough when you talk about the target audience, but then you also have to consider like, do your target audience understand what the other option is? Like, because they might not be open to Call of Duty edits and stuff such as edits that do have that many effects. Like,
I think
will
it-
they?
I mean,
Sorry.
Like,
I've said this before on like Discord servers and whatnot, but for my clients, I don't too much anymore. But I always used to send them. I would send them like one of Rezel's more simplistic edits, and I would send them an Exile Empire montage, and I would say, "What style do you want this in?" And every single time they said the more simplistic version, like Rezel does. So that's that's how I edit Destiny now, because that's what people expect of me. So I'm not going to disappoint and do something like completely different.
That's fair, but
One
like,
criticism I do have for you though is that I think that AJ Rizal, although their edits aren't simple, they are more to the simple side than the complex side, in my opinion. That doesn't mean that they're bad edits at all. They're absolutely fantastic. But because I do think simple edits can be really great, but I don't think that yours are just a lot more, so much more simplistic than theirs, to the point where it's like there should almost be 3 tiers of editing. Like there needs to be some middle ground, because I think edits like Rizal's, they're not simple, but
Yeah, that's why I said one of Retzel's more simplistic edits, because he does have some montages where he uses more effects, but he also has some where he doesn't.
Yeah, he's definitely got a flair to his work. Like recent one, Travolki's, I think it was. There's certain cinematic moments which are very well thought out, but it's a very simplistic montages. It's a combination of having the right tone and the right things that are apt to the song, and then making this artistic flair that goes with it, and making sure that there are these moments of beauty per se compared to these simpler moments. It's this juxtaposition of all these elements in Rezzles, which just makes it simple, but it's definitely not. It's also something I'm trying to work on.
Yeah, there's no denying like Rezzle's ability to make simplistic work. Like, I think it was his trailer for the tournament that went up recently. The cinematics at the start of that are really well done. And again, but still that's kind of a different type of edit that we're talking about, 'cause it's a trailer, but then again it can still be applied. But still, when you say like you show someone a Rezzle's montage and then like one from Exile, this is more like not bias in the editing community, more like, but bias in the Destiny community. For example, like I've said this before, like the community are more like to follow big YouTubers, or at least that's how I see it is. So
they are absolutely brainwashed, right? They're absolutely brainwashed by people,
okay,
by bigger YouTubers. Like, oh my god, I saw a Sir Demetrius montage that had simple editing. I must like simple editing. There is no other possible option for me. And that
and I mean,
it's a solid point, to be fair.
I mean that's a good point.
It's just influence, really.
I think it's the development that Call of Duty's had. If we're comparing it to Call of Duty, has many.
It just goes down to like target audience. So because I mean, it just doesn't change anything. If that's what they like, then instead of just like trying to change their minds, I'm gonna put like less effort into my montages and do less effects and do what they want.
Yeah, I'm not criticizing you in terms of appealing to a target audience.
It's not your job to change the client's mind. That's not the job you're doing when you edit for them.
Definitely for me though, it's my job to make sure I do well by myself.
Yeah.
So while a client may want a simple montage, I'm still gonna make sure that there are things in it that perhaps they won't even see, but these little notes that are just gonna be subtle in a simple edit that just add to it, but may not be completely noticeable. There's always got to be these layers and layers, because otherwise it just feels like I've not done well by myself, if you get me.
And Elliot,
I have my own standards of editing that I want to do better.
And no offense to you, Elliot, but that's an area that I think that you could improve upon, is even if you're making a simple edit, it's just attention to detail, like adding in, just making it stand out a bit more, not just syncing clips.
I mean, that goes down to money. Because with simple editing, the more complex montages, you don't get significantly more money for doing. So
absolutely, that's absolutely true.
So if I can make more money per hour doing a simple edit compared to something with more effects and more complex, then I'm just gonna edit it simply, because I mean I do this to like make money mainly. So that's just what I'm gonna do.
But that's where I think there's got to be a line. Like, are you in it for money, or are you in it because you want you want to create something? You want to be artistic. You actually want to make a good edit, or are you just in it for money at this point?
Yeah, that's what it comes down to. Like,
I do it for both, but I think I do it more so now for money. I used to, like before montages when I would do like more kind of visual effects and motion graphics kind of stuff. I would do it to get better, but when I eventually want to run my own business, so if I'm going to do that, then I should start treating this as a business and make sure that I'm making a decent profit.
Well, if you're going about making money, if that's your main priority, you're doing a damn good job. But that's what I think that's one of the main problems that we have with you is that you're charging money for something that ultimately isn't, they could do themselves. They could honestly do it
Yeah, but
themselves.
It's quite difficult. Like,
They can't though, because Rec was going to edit the Blink Team Taj by himself. He was trying to learn editing, but he couldn't do it, and he understands how hard it is, and that's why he's actually my favorite client, and he's a really great guy, because he tried to, and by doing that, he'll show me like what he made, and I can see what he wants, and I can kind of get a storyboard, a nice foundation for how he wants it. So yeah.
yeah, I mean, it's definitely a sense of improvement. Like, I just put out a video going through all of my edits that I've done quickly, but still, it's completely different. The amount of time I've been spending, someone can't just pick up an editing software and suddenly create this good montage. I mean, Elliot, well, I don't think you've got top tier montages. I mean, I don't think I do either. There's still skill to it. It's not like you've completely just thrown these clips together and just hope for the best. There is something to it.
It's just like
it's not like I went to basically Share Factory and put up a bunch of clips. I mean, I still put a good amount of effort into my montages.
It's just still like how it works out comparatively though, like with other editors that could be the same as you but charge significantly less or a different amount that makes the difference more noticeable.
If you guys started charging more and you started raising the price of over edits, again a preference, then I mean I might start editing a few montages more like that because I can make significantly more money using more effects.
Yeah, but I don't like. I'm not personally in it for the money that much at all. Like, I wouldn't charge that much for a edit.
It's difficult
because I wouldn't feel comfortable because I'm just like, even though I'm putting so much time into it, I still wouldn't feel comfortable charging that much.
Yeah, the prices are very subjective because I've pretty much closed commissions. I barely have the time to make stuff, and I want to, but for me to put the time in to make these montages, I'm going to have to increase the prices, so it's actually kind of worth it. Well, there is reward to me just making it and having a product. It's just compared to studying and whatever, I need real life as well as studying. Yeah, exactly. Real life as well as
if
editing,
you're
so
increasing
there's degrees of both.
If you're increasing your prices comparatively to the amount of time and effort that you're spending, then that's absolutely fine. Obviously,
if I were to do mine by price and spending, I'd probably double.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean,
I spend so much time. Like, I spent probably almost an hour editing one clip today. This is just for a personal project, but
I do 3 hours editing one cinematic. I kept getting it wrong.
Yeah, if I was doing a personal project, if I was like editing my own montage, I could spend a lot of time on it, and it might turn out to be having more effects because the longer you work on something, the more effects it's gonna have and everything. So,
Yes, it's speed and
I am
effects
not very good at
versus
speed.
time and money. Yeah, I'm slow as well.
Yeah. I haven't put out an edit in a while, to be honest. I'm hoping to get one out soon.
Like a good example is the Xbox One tournament trailer. That was more so something I did for free, so I wasn't really focused on the amount of time I put in it, and because of that, I think it turned out pretty well, and I think it has like more effects than the rest of the stuff I do.
Yeah.
I only had 6 days to do it too. I think it was 6 days. So yeah, I could have improved on it a hell of a lot more.
But
Yeah,
that's what I would recommend you doing from this point onwards. Is not not settling for something that's not your best because you won't get paid as much, etc. I'm sure, like one
Always
thing.
put your best in.
One thing that AJ does is no matter how much he gets paid, even if he's being severely underpaid, he will still like make sure that montage is to the best of his ability. And that's what I think that a lot of these editors don't do. Is they just get the money and throw out a half-assed edit because they can make money from it, and at that point, I think that's where the creativity is lost.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, I agree if you want to charge more and put less effort in if it's something to do with like the clip standards. Like if someone sent me like 20 singles, I obviously would still charge same, but
bit off topic, but how do you
take
even
as much
edit
care.
20 singles? Like, what
find
do
a
you
song
do?
that has beats,
With great
like significant
difficulty.
beats, and just do like quick scope.
I
Because hopefully there'd be quick scopes
Yeah.
for single down reses.
You
wouldn't even
just
know what to
gotta
do.
hope.
Basically, you don't make a good edit.
Yeah.
If
Yeah,
it's
to
just
some degree. You use a lot of cinematics and beef it out like that.
Yeah.
But luckily, I've not had to do that for a while.
So yeah, should we move on to a different topic then?
Yeah, I
do
think
songs.
songs. Yeah, songs is the
Yeah.
natural progression. Considering we were talking
Do
about
Let me just song, yeah. What?
Let's not.
So like, the best
Oh, I was
songs.
gonna
to
start
use.
So just to set the record here, people always criticize me for using Disarm You a lot. I used it in 2 montages,
Oh,
and those were
2.
different remixes of Disarm You. So
It's still the same
still
song.
I know
could've
it's
at
still the
least
same
used, like,
song, but
All You
only
Are
2
or something.
montages. I mean, give me a freaking break here.
But just because,
And-
yeah, but it's a meme at this point. Like, what do you, it's gonna be
Yeah,
repetitive.
No, that wasn't even a preference of mine. I didn't want to use Disarm You again.
Should
Both
use
times,
Mantrix.
my clients picked them, and my clients always picked the song. I couldn't pick a song for the life of me.
Yeah, I think
Or
that's quite
Disarm.
interesting actually.
Or-
Clients picking a song versus editors
Magnetic.
picking a song.
Yeah.
Sorry, Maxi, I'm going over you. My apologies.
No, I'm just saying how
Magnetic, oh my
Magnetic's such
God.
a good song.
Oh
That's it.
god, yeah, I love it. Same with
But yeah,
all,
like-
all You Are. That's a good one. Oh, Crossfire.
I use that. Ugh.
Steven and Eden are so overused.
Yeah. To be honest, I couldn't even see myself editing to Eden, even though he's like, he's got a few good songs that could edit to, and then I feel like people got obsessed with editing to him.
Like, I like
Yeah,
that.
I
Some
don't
of them
like.
are just
I don't like
some of
Eden.
them are just so slow. that
If you
it's
don't
like
have a
impossible to
song-
do even a slow montage to it.
If you don't have a
Yeah,
song, you go to
I
Steven
don't. I
Eden.
can't use those songs for montages.
Like they don't even have any
Yeah,
beats or
neither do I.
anything.
I also can't use rap.
I think,
Yeah.
yeah, rap's interesting. I've not used it yet, but at some point.
I have
think I
a
will.
scrap of a rap edit which I might put out.
Double's like
Yeah.
obsessed with rap edits, isn't he?
You gotta
Yeah.
bass boost that stuff and then double will use it.
I just. I can't find opportunity in it. I just don't know how to use that at all.
It's surprisingly easy to edit to rap actually.
It's just
Like-
a lot of beats.
I guess
Yeah.
it's that, and I don't
But I
like
don't-
rap music.
yeah,
It's a
I don't
lot
like it,
easier
but it
for
is
me
easy
to
to
edit
edit.
to a song if I like the song.
Yeah, it's also
Absolutely.
then when people say they struggle with a song, just like find a song that you like normally and just try editing to that.
Yeah.
Like, I did that with the mini edit I did for Double like a couple of months back.
Yes. Yeah. Sometimes all it
if I can
takes.
find it.
Sometimes all it takes is finding a good song. Like I asked on Twitter recently, who wants a 3-clip edit? Because I just found this song, and I just wanted to use it. I think it's a degree of just spur of the moment if you want to edit with it.
I guess that's where
It's like
the ideas come from. The initial ideas, well, like what you're gonna do
Yeah.
with the
Yeah.
edit comes from the
It's a-
song. So
If you're like struggling for ideas, just pick a song that you like
Yeah.
that
yeah,
you would never think to edit to and just try doing it, and you might come up with
Yeah.
something good.
yeah.
Like
But-
I did with that.
Rearing back on topic, I think. Do you think that it is alright to take a song that a big YouTuber has already used, or not even a big YouTuber, that someone in the community has already used, or it may have been used like
There's-
extensively?
There's so many like variables that play into that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
really know.
I mean,
like sometimes I
every-
would, sometimes I wouldn't. Depends.
every editor has a different style, so no matter what, you can always make a song you can always make the clip sync to a song differently.
Differently, yeah.
It just depends on the
definitely.
artist.
Unless you do like
Yeah.
an exact same style as they did, then it's like you can't.
Yeah, if you do it on the exact same style and you hear like the song the exact same, then it can turn out like that. But just like look for different beats in the song and use those.
But
It's
the
like
amount
totally
of
used a song that I
montage-
really want to use, but I don't know whether I should use it or not. You probably won't care.
Yeah.
I think overall,
Just know if you do really reuse a song with the montage for a montage, then people are going to compare it to that other montage.
Oh, yeah,
so
obviously.
it better be
Yeah,
really
definitely.
freaking good. If you use the same song that was used in Reckoning, then everybody is going to compare it to Reckoning. So,
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, as soon as somebody uses like Sleepwalker, they're instantly going to think of Sir Demetrius. What else would you think of? Even though Faint's used it first,
yeah, I think
everyone
overall
thinks of
it's-
Sir Demetrius.
Yeah,
And then
the
even if the
bigger you
montage
are,
is-
the more
yeah.
effect
exactly.
you have on the community.
Like even if you I could put out a song first, and then like a YouTuber could copy mine, not copy it, but like use the same song.
Yeah.
And
AJ,
then
do you
people would come
remember?
to my video and think I copied it. It's like,
AJ,
no,
do you remember
did
when
it
I had that
first.
massive argument with Poto, like way before Exile, about using songs?
Oh, no,
my
I don't.
God.
Honestly, it's a long time ago.
Me and Poto like had a massive fallout before Exile. It was great.
Yeah, what was
About-
the song? I had something to say before. I forgot. Oh yeah. Overall, I don't think it's definitely not a good thing to use the same song that a big YouTuber has, or someone that or if you've seen an edit and someone's used
Yeah.
a song, for you to just take that song and be like, yeah, I'm going to use that, because it's. I mean, fair enough if it's a really good song, but songs need something more personal to you. So, I think that's an aspect that's missed quite commonly. People just take a song from a movie montage because they saw them use it
Yeah,
and they
that's
like
literally
it.
The All You Are
But
montage is started.
exactly.
I was
but
guilty of that.
it's-
I think
the
that
monta-
if you reuse a song because you want to edit that song, like that's fair enough. But the amount of montages from people with 2 subscribers that use like All We Are, the Reckoning song, whatever the hell that's called, Eternity, or what was the other one? There's another really overused song, freaking Crossfire. That's it.
Magnetic. Crossfire.
Magnetic. These channels will literally just go, Sir Demetrius
Take
used
that.
that song. I want to be Sir Demetrius. I'm using this song. And then they'll just put it into Share Factory and make a montage of singles and pretend they're Sir Demetrius.
Yeah, that's also how standards work, but this is an editing podcast, so I won't start ranting.
Another perspective on it is, like I said before, I don't pick the songs my clients do. So
Yeah.
if my client sends me a song, as long as it's not rap, if it's rap, then I say go get another song. But my client sent me a song, so if it's a popular song and I can use it, then I'm going to use it.
Yeah,
Right,
you see,
but if I was
conversely, let me. Sorry, Spill. Just cut you off.
Yeah, that's right.
Conversely, if a client sends me a song that I know has been used or sounds very similar, and they've said that they want something different, then I'm going to say, no.
No.
Here's my playlist. Please find something. Or if you like the sound of this, send it to me, and I'll try and find more around it, because I really do not want to use the same song that somebody else has used before. That's just.
Hey,
I know I'm gonna feel like-
good song called Eternity by Ritchey. I completely original. Happened to find this the other day. I'd really like to use this in my montage.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I
If
feel
I
like-
was an editor and someone sent me like Eternity, I would actually tell them to f*** off. I'm not using that song. I'm sorry, I
no,
would.
I think we might need to create a topic called clients and talk about that here.
Oh yeah, we could do that now.
Yeah.
Like, if you're a client, don't be a please. Like, simple as.
Can I just ask, like,
no,
because I don't edit,
think-
how many times do you put like a lot of effort into making an edit, and the client just says it's not, I don't like it, and
Big
I'm not paying you, or redo it
Oh.
completely?
Are you like referring to Fumes here? Because like,
I don't know who Fumes is. Sorry.
Let's
He's
not
in
let's not
Exile,
call it
you-
any names.
Yeah, just keep names ominous. But I've dealt with some annoyances in customers, but generally I think mine's been alright overall. I don't think I've had.
Yeah, I've
too
had
many
I've
issues.
had a really good experience, and I mentioned Rec before. Rec is an amazing client.
Yeah.
But the not so good clients out there.
There are some picky
There
ones.
When I was talking to Seattle Rain about my montage last summer, trying to organise that, when he was talking to me about prices, he said, he takes you have to pay him some before, like a deposit,
Absolutely.
to me, because
down payment.
some guy literally he finished the montage, just stole it, uploaded it, and just blocked him, never paid him at all.
Yeah, it's a common
there's
thing
people that do
in
that.
like an artistic community. People do just
Yeah.
expect
both,
everything,
yeah.
and they're very entitled. It's almost as if, oh, you can just make a video. Oh, it's only 3 minutes long. Oh, it can only take you so long. It's not that much
Yeah,
work.
if that
It's the same
happens to
with
me,
designs
then
as
I'll
well.
start having people pay a down payment.
Yeah,
But what I do if somebody just steals my work or they steal a project or anything is I give them 24 hours usually, and I say, take the video down or I'll give you a copyright strike.
yeah.
Haven't had to file a copyright strike yet.
The problem is you can't copyright strike them because YouTube's broken, and because you didn't have the video up first, you technically it's their video.
Yeah,
Unless you got it unlisted,
Yeah,
even though.
always have it on your channel and have previews and stuff, and yeah.
Fair enough, yeah. Right then. New topic,
Yeah.
I guess.
Topic. Creation page.
Ooh, the creations page.
Uh,
That's while the creations page is a good idea,
It's f***ing a fest.
it's kind of, at the moment it's being abused quite a lot. It seems like there's a lot
At
of
the
things
moment, been
that
abused
are
for like
just,
the last couple of months.
yeah, everything gets accepted, but not everything.
That's a change from before.
Yeah,
where it was
potentially
like-
should get accepted.
It got all
It used to be before Rise of Iron. It was just Cosmo who approved stuff,
Yeah, I know.
and only people who really, really wanted to win would submit their videos constantly and consistently on the creations page, and those people would get approved.
But
Yeah.
the broken
Really
thing
good.
with the creation, or the supposedly
Yeah.
broken thing with the creations page, is it actually doesn't matter how many likes you get, or how
Yep.
many likes, quote unquote, you get. You're more likely to get movie of the week if you get front page on Reddit.
Yep.
There's no point in the creations page if it's for movie of the week. I mean,
No, I
for
saw-
sure. Sorry, go
yeah.
on.
No, I think someone got like one. I think it's like the highest likes I've seen. It was like it might have been over 1,000, and they didn't even win.
Yeah,
It's just like
definitely.
no point.
It's ridiculous.
And like also, there are people that like every single week will resubmit their stuff,
yeah,
and it will continue to get views.
yeah.
It's
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for submitting it for views and stuff, but you can at least
Yeah.
like make more work over time and submit
Yeah.
it onto the creations page. For...
Yeah,
Submitting it
creations
once
page-
for views is fine. Submitting it multiple times for views is scummy as f***.
Yeah,
I could see submitting it like maybe 2 or 3 times scattered across like a few months, maybe.
No,
But
no,
I
no,
mean,
no.
every
No, I
week
don't-
it gets really like this video again.
it's almost as if the creations page is once the mods have looked at it, they've let it oh god, my stutter. Apologies. They've let it onto the page. That's it. They don't care about it anymore. It's there. It can be on there as many times as they want. It can be as trash as they want. It can be repeated months and months and months after each other. It's fine. Whatever. It doesn't matter. We'll just keep the creations page filled with some stuff that potentially shouldn't be there because it's not a creation per se. It's just a video.
Yeah, I also
that
think
someone's
there
recorded.
needs to be one for pictures and one for videos.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Right,
Well,
artists.
pictures get like shouted out on their
need-
Twitter, to be honest.
Artists
Like
need
that
a movie
happens
of
a
the
lot.
week.
Bungie tweets out like drawings and stuff.
Yeah, but they need an emblem.
Yeah.
They need
Yeah,
like
yeah.
to win something.
It should be different from the movie
Yeah.
of the week one as well.
Yeah. There should be a movie at the weekend, art of the week. That's an easy way to solve it.
I know, but
Yeah.
of course Bungie won't do that.
Yeah.
'Cause you
I
said
mean, as you were
the-
saying with the... Oh, Carl. Okay.
The work that the artists do is better than 99% of the stuff that's on the creations page, and they don't get any recognition for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very easy to steal as well.
Oh yeah. Did you
So
remember
much
when?
gets stolen.
I'm not gonna bring it up because I'll be naming someone actually.
It's
Yeah,
just like-
sorry.
Yeah.
Go on.
And that kind of goes back to like clients as well. It's just like people don't understand how much effort goes into editing and stuff. So
Yeah.
that's why like even the people that pick movie of the week don't know that.
Yeah, it does feel like that.
I think-
Especially.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on.
I think editors, like some artists at Bungie, I don't know if there are some who would have some free time to look at some stuff. Like maybe Cosmo can look at some stuff and then he can like go over and ask an artist real quick and say, "Hey, is this good?" I mean, I don't know. I mean that.
He needs someone who's like actually knows about montages to ask, "Hey, is this good?" Because clearly he's never.
He just
Clue.
needs somebody who knows something about art.
Yeah. It's difficult because it's evidently like a small portion of Bungie that looks at the movie of the week. I'd like to think that the entire studio looks at it and you get this collective vote, but it feels
just-
very similar
yeah.
week to week what wins and what doesn't.
It just feels like they don't really put much time into researching what should win. They're just like,
Absolutely,
that one
yeah.
looks alright, pick it.
Oh,
They
that
pick
one-
out the
so-
first.
that
They
one
see
looks
one that
pretty.
says dab emote in the title, and they're just like, "Yep,
Mm.
movie of the week. This guy paid us $5."
He's promoting microtransactions in review of the week.
Mm. Yeah, creations page made a good intentions, but it just doesn't work the way it
there
should.
definitely needs to be some changes.
Mm.
If you're still watching now, hi.
Yes, hello.
Thanks a
Yeah,
make it this
if
far.
you're still watching, say hi in the comments.
Everybody type in the chat. Elliot Ritchey is a
chat.
cow. I don't even know.
Well, hi.
Well, I
Beef,
mean-
cheese, and milk, yo.
That is his logo. You can't turn it down.
He was a cow.
Yes, that is why I said it. Do we have
I
any
mean, a lot of people will not know. They'll just presume you just call him a cow for no reason.
Oh, right, okay, yes. Elliot Ritchie's avatar is a cow. Let me point that out.
There we go.
I'm not a
It's
bully.
not centered either. It's really annoying me.
Oh, I didn't want you to point that out. Oh no.
Who made your logo, Elliot? Was it Slender?
It was my brother.
Oh, tell him to center that stuff.
Runs in the family. I'm sorry. I had to point it out. Not point it out. Had to make the joke.
All right. Do we have any other topics?
Nope.
That's what I was thinking. I don't think we do.
Well,
Maybe
dang.
maybe next week, if we do another one.
Uh-huh. What would
If
the
we
next,
do another one.
What do you think the
Nice.
next topic of the podcast should be?
Next podcast topic.
Clip
I was gonna
Are
say-
we, are we gonna
I
cut
was
this
gonna-
out, or are we
Clip
just gonna
standards.
leave this in?
Clip
Standards. I would leave.
We
I'm
might
better
cut
with
this
clip
out. We
standards.
might leave it in. We'll see.
No, we should leave it in. Leave it in.
No, we're keeping this in. We're not doing clip standards, by the way. That's
Oh yeah, let's
Oh
not.
my.
I was gonna say
Yeah,
clip
let's
standards,
not.
but it's a
I
horrible
think there was an
argument.
argument a couple days ago on Twitter about that I didn't really get into too terribly much.
No breaker, no clip.
Yes. Alright, I think this is over. I think we should end this off.
I am
That
out
sounds
of
good.
tea, and
Alright
it
guys,
is
so
now
this has
time to
been a
end.
bunch of body shots, so Enku Chao.
I've run out of
Um,
tea, and it's time to end. Goodbye.
do we get an outro from each person? I think we're finished.
Right.
Thanks for watching or listening, whichever you do, because I don't know what a podcast is.
I felt like we
Maybe
should
we'll
have.
do another one of these.
I feel like a lot of people were expecting us to like bully Elliot, and we didn't bully him enough.
Should I stop recording my audio now? Or?
Probably.
Oh, why not?